Thanks, Michelle. Can we get a few words over here? Corbis and Moving Pictures.
Hi, how you doing?
Congratulations on the film, first.
Thank you.
Getting involved in a movie like this, was it a learning process? Did you have to go back and find out what went down, and then what did you do to get into character for your activist role in this film?
Yeah, there was a lot of research, a lot of alternative bookstores like the Bodhi Tree. You know what's interesting is when you're actually looking for the real deal on people against systems that are so lucrative in corporate society, it's really hard to get information on that. So I had to get my hands dirty, and Stuart was very helpful by giving us DVDs and whatnot to get started with. But there's a lot of angry people out there, and there's a lot of really wonderful people out there who are just like the CEO of Whole Foods, like people who are just taking a stand and like just saying, hey, all right, enough of the problem and enough of the fighting and yelling about the problem. Let's actually come up with solutions. And it was just really cool to like go and do this research and like actually learn about all these people.
Does it feel like, in terms of like just the corporatization of the global economy, does it feel like they're replacing governments in a sense?
Beb, they are the governments. I don't care what anybody says. You can have your puppets on screen all day yapping away like they have some sort of power, but at the end of the day, the people that move and shake the world is corporations. So once they become conscious and good people, citizens, because that's what they're considered by according to the law, then that's when things are going to be beautiful and respectful, and the air will be clean and the food will be good enough to give my kids.
Has much changed since 1999?
I'm sure a lot has. I believe there has been a lot of change. When you see, like, I gotta mention this whole New Agey movement and the whole wellness movement. When you see like all of these different companies starting, look at fair trade. Like, you ever thought that would be a label accepted by any government organization? But Whole Foods has it, and I can sit here and I can buy a product that's like organic, that's grown in a farm, and that I know what's in it. I think that's beautiful, and that there are people who actually care about branding that label more so than making money. And to me, movements like that are really, really important. It starts with the food. That's what I'm most concerned with. You guys can screw with everything else, but don't mess with my meals, man. I like to know what's in there.
Does that mean it's an exciting time to be making films right now, because it feels like there is a return?
It's an exciting time to live, because there's a lot more smarter people out there and a lot more people willing to care about people. And I think that, it's really amazing because we have all this access to the age of information, and now it's time to do something about it. With that education that you actually have, it's now time to be responsible, and I'm excited.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for taking time out and chatting with us.
Anytime.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
How you doing?